Morning entertainment daily lovers. So let's get right into the new update. So Justin just granted another interview with the lady that he said was stalking him. Unique Pressure on Facebook. Remember, she did an interview with him where he was stalking and he spilled a lot, accusing Cora of a lot of things. And a lot of people reacted to that interview that she did with Justin. And then when he was talking on his live stream, or he was talking to someone, and then he said the lady was actually stalking him. That's what he said. When people started asking him, yes, on his live stream, people started asking Justin why he even kept talking to the lady after he knew that the lady was recording and it was on live. And he said the lady has been stalking him, calling him severally. So one would actually think that by now he would have blocked the lady's number, or if the lady calls again, he would just knock the call out, end the call and things like that. But that's not what Justin did. What Justin actually did was pick up the call, and throughout this call, you will hear Justin saying the words, "Don't call me, don't call me," but he kept talking. Do you understand? He's telling the lady not to call him, but he did not drop the call and he kept talking and he spoke to this lady for over 45 minutes. Okay. And under this time, he said a lot of things that you people will hear right now. Okay. I want to quickly check the sound. Good morning. Good morning. This is 8 a.m. my time. Good morning. Good evening. I greet you according to your time. So let me check the sound and then we will get right into this conversation. So he did this. This interview was the day before yesterday. Yes, the day before yesterday. So yes, this was done on probably Sunday or so. Yeah, on Mother's Day. That's when they had this conversation. So just give me a second. I'm trying to find the live stream to check the sound and then so we will get right. I'm trying to find the live stream to check. Okay, so our sound is good. And all right, so let me go to the page and pull up this new interview that Justin just did. And we're all going to listen to it together. And let me know what are your thoughts after you hear the words that would come out of I say it. Good morning, Queen. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. Don't be smarting. Don't land gidigba. We dey like Dele and not fish out. Seriously, this interview that Justin did is really shocking. Good morning to you. How are you doing this beautiful morning? I greet you according to your time. Here is 8 a.m. 8 a.m. So let's get right into this conversation. I'll put the volume now. She will start calling. So her live stream is 1 hour. She did an hour 59 minutes 53 seconds. So her live stream, when she was almost 50 minutes into her live stream, was when she called Justin. And they will talk from then until she will end the live stream. Okay. But throughout, you will hear Justin telling her, "Stop calling me. Don't call me. Tell your husband I said I don't appreciate you calling me." But he never dropped the call and he kept spilling until she was the one that ended the call. So let's listen to this. Let's go. Camera. So she's calling. Thanks. Please stay on the line. Good morning, everyone. Please like the live stream if you're just coming. Justin, do you plan to cut them kids' hair? Where are you going? No, because I'm now remember Justin had done the live stream where he was asking because Cora took the kids to braid their hair, and we spoke about that. And next thing Justin came out, oh, the braids. Should he take down the hair? He might cut the hair. He would do this. He would do that, and all of that. So that's what the lady called him, and that's the first thing she asked him. She didn't even say hello, how are you? Not, no, she just went straight to the question. Justin, are you planning to cut the kids' hair? don't cut it. I have an advice for you. And she wanted to tell him about braids. And that's how the conversation started. So you can see that 1 or 2 minutes into the lady calling him, he's already asking her, why are you calling me? Please don't call me. But he didn't drop the call. He spoke for the next 46 minutes. Let's go.
Just curious because I'm like, don't cut the kids' hair and take their braids out. Please don't. Their hair look pretty. I mean, at what point did I ever say I would cut the kids' hair? You say what? At what point did I ever say I would cut the kids' hair? No, because I thought you said yesterday. You said that do you ask the question? Do I think that you should cut their hair? And I was just curious. Their hair looked very pretty. That's not what I said. And by the way, I do not give you permission to record this phone call. Okay, well, what did you? So you didn't say you was going to take it down or cut the hair? I was asking a consensus of what people's opinions were on grades that long on a child. Because I'm a white man, and I know my audience is primarily black women, so therefore I was having a discussion. At no point, at any point, did I ever say I was going to cut kids' hair. I was asking. It's called a discussion. Oh, okay. I apologize. I thought you were saying that you was gonna cut the.
Now, this is another bold-faced lie he just told. You were not having any conversation or a discussion, because if that was the case, you could have gone on that parental app that you and Cora use for your co-parenting of the children, and you could have actually sent a message to Cora, said, I heard you're doing the children's hair, or I saw a photograph of the children carrying braids and I think it's long. Whatever was actually bothering you, you could have asked Cora, okay? She is the mother of the children. She is an African woman. That is an African hairstyle. She is a black woman. She's a woman of God. You could have just asked her and she would explain everything that is confusing you privately in that app where both of you used to parent and talk about the kids. But no, you brought it on Facebook because you wanted this propaganda. You brought it on Facebook because you wanted this drama. And now this person is asking you the question, something, words that came out from your mouth, and now you're telling her, when did I say that? When did I say that? It is right there on the live stream you did that is still on your page. You said it, that you should I cut the hair? I'm gonna cut the hair. I might cut the hair when I pick them up. That is what you said. And now he denies
Hair
it.
and take their hair down. But let me just educate you a little bit. They hair, I saw that they left the front of their hair out, which is a good thing because that means that their edges won't come out. Hair being braided is actually a good thing because it actually could grow their hair, and it's a lot of benefits to having braided hair. I'm aware, but at the point that I made that live video, I have not even seen a picture of these hair, and I really don't know about different braiding styles. So I was asking what I consider to be an expert population of my audience, but they're still. But how is it that you went to Africa and you was married to an African that you don't really know a lot of information about? I mean, how am I supposed to know? Because I've dated white men. My husband is Indian, so he would ask me questions about weaves or is this healthy? Is it good for hair? I I was the breadwinner of the family. I paid all the bills. I paid for the hair to be done, and then I went to work.
He said, he said, I was, you people, please, please, please. This is early morning. I don't even have energy to laugh. He said, I was the breadwinner. I paid for the hair and I went to work. I don't know anything about braids and anything. Justin, you were not the breadwinner. Calm down. Eh? You stop lying. You were there on that live stream when you and Cora did it 2022, or when you people were still married. What breadwinner were you? Eh? She said it like 3 months house rent. What house rent? Only 3 months. The doctor paid house rent for 3 months, and then he went bankrupt. He went broke. He was broke. He didn't have any money. Mr. Broke, he could not keep them up. They had to be sleeping on his massage table, and they were sleeping in his office, or sometimes they were laying on the floor. That Cora was now forced, when she was not pregnant, there was no money for them to go and give birth in the hospital. She had to go and start doing meow meow like Catwoman in the street. And instead of him to say, oh, you're my wife, you're pregnant for how many months? Stay in the house, let me go out and work hard. No, he said, yo, babe, you can do it. You can do it. After she went out the first day, And the lady, she went out with made what, 40 euro, 50 euro, or something like, be 140 or 50 euro, be 150 or something, and she didn't make anything from morning till 4 p.m. She came back crying and everything. Justin did not go to take a proper job or get. Some people are doing 2 3 different shifts in different places to keep themselves going. No, Justin didn't want to do. He just wants to pretend that he's a chiropractor that never has a dime in his pocket. And now he's talking about, I'm the breadwinner. What kind of breadwinner was that? That your wife was pregnant 4 months and she was out on the street wearing tight, squeezed clothes and doing meow, meow, meow in the streets. And then you pretend that you are this man, eh? This man, he can lie. Hey, did you tell you get the hair? Eh, thank you very much. I say it. Like, did he even ask her? He did not. We saw it here where all of a sudden, not just to spite his ex-wife, he went and cut the children's hair, almost shaved off their hair, almost shaved off the whole hair. Now that Cora, and the worst part of this thing is they've been dragging Cora, his headless chickens, his supporters. They've been dragging Cora. Oh, she doesn't do the children's hair. She will go and braid her own hair. She will make her hair. She does not care about the children. Now she made the children hair. They said she's jealous of the children. She wants to give the children alopecia. She's going to give them cancer. She's going to give. There is nothing Cora will ever do that is okay for Justin and his cohort. And Justin will always be the one to ignite the fire. Justin will always be the one to start it. He could have sent private messages to Cora to ask her questions. No, rather, he set up his ring light and went live to talk nonsense. And then his headless chickens, the slow boss academies, hopped on it.
I was literally about to do a live discussion of this exact thing. It's ridiculous that y'all come at me because I asked a question saying I'm going to cut their hair. I was asking if it was healthy because I get tons of comments being like they're going to fall. So therefore, I was asking a question about it to educate myself to be a better father to mixed race babies. So you was asking that question to be a better father. I mean, but do you know that you can Google that and see like is I mean maybe not. I mean everything. Okay, so you just came at me and said, how do I not know about the different braiding styles? In the comments, people were saying,
I say it, he's ridiculous.
Okay? You even said it left their roots out. So therefore, if I had not seen a picture of it, and I don't understand, I don't know the different braiding styles, I don't even know the names, how is Google going to tell me which braiding style was actually performed?
It does. All of this explanation does not make sense. Who remembered when Justin was bragging that he has several black friends? Oh, I have a lot of people of color that are my friends. This is the time that those friends of yours that you claim to be people of color, black or women or men, will come into play, because now is the time that you should have gone to ask your friends in private about the braid. Send them the photograph of your children and ask them to educate you, enlighten you about the braid that the children are carrying. If you didn't want to ask Cora in the parental app that you people use to communicate, you could have asked those your black friends and they would have explained to you, and there would be no dragging of Cora, no bad advice that they are giving you online, which you already have all these bad ideas in your mind already. You just wanted your people to reinforce it. So whenever something goes wrong, you will blame them. And that's exactly what you will see him do here. I didn't say this, I didn't say that. People were the one telling me. And I said it from the moment he did that live stream. I said, Justin is doing this live stream. So when he cuts that braid, when he takes off the braid, he will blame it on his followers. The same way that some are just said that he used to call them retarded. People that are supporting him, he's calling them retarded, allegedly, you know. So Justin is really that kind of person.
So, I mean, you see how this is just. I mean, but do you realize that sometimes when you asking questions and you asking questions to people, I mean that they don't like Cora, and then they're telling you, oh, you should cut their hair, or you should do this and do that. That it's not always good advice. It's not always. I mean, I didn't, and you know what happened from that? You know what happened from that discussion? Professional braiders went in my DMs and said it's fine. And that's the advice I took. See, y'all just like want to come at me for whatever reason, just because I'm a white man. That's not true. That
He said people are coming at him because he's a white man, but all every other white man in the planet is surviving. Nobody's coming at them. Nobody's saying anything to them. There's so many blacks married to white. Nobody's dragging them. Nobody's talking about them. It's only Justin that thinks that he will create a problem, insult the whole nation, and then nobody will say anything to him. When you say something to him, no, he brings in the color of his skin. Nobody sees the bloody effing color of your skin. We're looking at you as an idiotic human being. That's what it is. You want to be an idiot. That's what we're discussing. It's not about if you're pink, blue, purple, you're alien or whatever. It is your stupidity that is being addressed, not your race, not your tribe, not your ethnicity. Okay? So stop mixing it up because you're just trying to bring this stupid war that is not going to happen. You're just an idiot that nobody's going to be fighting a race or whatever battle with you because that's the only thing you're looking for. If you didn't want anybody to come at you, you should have done it privately. That's what people do. When you want to have conversation, you do that privately. Okay, you could have asked Cora, you could have asked your black friends that you said you have, you could have asked those black women that you were laying with, you could have asked them. Okay, when Teja was doing the hair of your daughters, you did not come online to do live stream to ask us if it was okay for Teja to do your daughter's hair. Then when their mother does their hair, you set up your ring light on that fire you there. The Chris.
so
Nonsense
you
man.
thinking that so you think that we're just coming at you because you're a white man. That's not true. I don't know about other people, but that's not true. Only thing that like for me, I'm just like, no, not cutting their hair and not taking their hair down. It has nothing to do with whether you a white man. If you was a black man, I would still be saying the same thing to you. If you was a black man, I would say the same thing. You would not be calling me. You think I don't? Let me check this out, homie. I would definitely be calling you if you was a black Chinese or
Don't mind
whatever,
him.
man. It don't matter. It's not. I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing to give.
Justin is just messed up because you, Ledoche, with the dragging of the nonsense him and Judy Austin were doing to this thing, to May Edoche. Didn't people talk about you, Ledoche? Is you, Ledoche, not a black man from Nigeria? Didn't we call him out on his bullshit when Tonto Dike's ex-husband came out and started running his mouth and doing all of this nonsense? Didn't people call him out? There is nothing. It's not nothing. It does not have absolutely anything to do with people's race or ethnicity, tribe, where they are coming from. If you display stupidity online, people will tackle you immediately. That's just what it is, okay? That's just what it is. When something happens, when you put it online, people will have that conversation about that thing that you put online. If you don't want people to talk about you, address you, say anything, have opinion about what you're doing, then keep it private. Keep it private. Nobody should hear the nonsense.
I don't have nothing against on an unknown number. Nobody is. Check this out. Nobody is harassing you, and just because I'm calling and I mean, I'm speaking for the kids. I'm speaking from a. I'm not harassing you. I mean, at all. It's a difference between. Hold on. Let me paint this picture for you. I'm going to put your phone number online. I'm not actually going to, but I'm saying let's just run this scenario. I'm going to put your phone number online and have 30 people call you a day. You say what? I said I'm going to put your phone number online. Not really, but I'm running a scenario, and then we'll have 30 people call your phone a day. Check this out. Let me just tell you something about me. I mean, I gave my number out and on a thing, and guess what? Nobody call. You know why they ain't call? Because they know that what's gonna happen. They call. They're gonna get cussed out. That's why they're not gonna call me now. My number is public. People call me sometimes random from other places all the time. Why you call me from an unknown number? I don't. Because this phone is. I keep forgetting that this phone automatically does that. I mean, you can have my number. You want my number? If you want my number. I'm good. I'm answering this phone call because I'm actually expecting a detective to call me. You was expecting who to call you? A detective. Okay. And that's the only reason I answer unknown numbers at this point. I'm continuing to talk to you. Why would a detective call you today on Mother's Day? That's none of your business. Oh, okay. So I'm answering this call and respectfully talking to you to end this conversation and request respectfully that you stop calling my number and just leave me in peace. Because what I put on the internet is not. You can analyze it on the internet. That's what the internet's for. But calling a stranger like you are and getting on my case about something you think I'm doing that I'm not.
He said he's expecting.
Okay? And I'm.
Did you people hear that? He said he's expecting a detective to call him. You're expecting a detective to call you as what? For what? And why? Why is a detective calling you? All the thing, all the plans and wishes of this man to Cora is always plans of evil. Evil, evil, evil that will most definitely backfire on his head. And that's just it. The only thing that Justin thinks about is things that are evil. And it will most definitely backfire on his head. First, you post something and made it public, and now you want to pretend that what you did, it's don't worry. You will see what will happen to you. Keep filing Rico. Rico will Rico you Don, Stony, and the other fool.
Very tired of it. It's been going on for 5 years. This is my business line. This is where I conduct my business. This is how I support my family. And I don't want people calling me on these numbers just for the sake of feeling like they need to tell me how to be X, Y, and Z. Do you understand how irritating that could get after 5 years? I mean, so other people been calling you. My phone rings all day, every day, and I can't change my number because this is my business line, and this is how I support my family. So I'm talking to you to
Support what family?
request. Please stop calling this number and just leave me in peace.
Mr. Breadwinner that cannot win bread for himself now.
People, but I really call from a point of, really from a concern. It's not to harass you. Yeah, when it's 30 other people, it becomes harassment. I mean, to calling a stranger to tell them how to raise their children is harassment.
You asked for people to tell you how to raise your children. You came to ask online question that you could have asked the mother of the children. Both of you could co-parent in peace, but no, you bring everything to social media to play Hollywood 101. And now they're giving you the advice that you called for. And setting this aside, you kept calling for Americans to come and support you. Oh, Americans, how long are we going to take this? Now the Americans have arrived. They are asking you questions, and now all of a sudden somebody's teaching you how to parent. Justin, shut your mouth and take several seats. You called on your people. Oh, where are Americans? We cannot allow this because you think that they will go against Cora. It backfired. They listened to everything you told them. They checked your page, they checked her page. Things were not tallying. Your story didn't add up. They could see several videos of you bashing her, ganging up against her, doing so much, recruiting people against to work against her. They went to her page. They cannot find that. She's minding her business, raising her kids, focusing on her career. But no, you want to focus on how to bash her. It is not going to work. People are not stupid. You can fool some people sometimes. You cannot fool everybody all the time. I say it, where are Don and Stony and the TV series? Let them come and join in the downfall. No, the new one is the new guy that they brought in that said he's a private investigator. That fake private investigator. That's the one that since the guy came in, they've all been talking about the Rico. That's why Justin said on this live stream, you will hear it later when he said he told this lady that Cora is going to get 20 years in prison. And the kids will be left with him because there's a Rico. Remember, he already talked about he's expecting a call from a detective. He's trying to act like there's an investigation going. Oh, Cora will be busted for paying bloggers. 4 years he's been saying Cora is paying bloggers to blog. He cannot present one evidence that shows that Cora is paying any bloggers or Cora is in communication with any blog to talk about Justin. He is the one that all the evidence is there that shows that he's been recruiting people. He featured in Stoney's diss track. He gave Stoney his page where he said, "I'm handing over my page of 75,000 so Stoney can use it. You know, I'm handing over the baton." So what is he talking about? Let's see. Let him bring that 20 years Rico that will put Cora in jail. He will be the one to go to jail for that 20 years that he mentioned.
Calling a stranger and trying to impose your will on them Okay, when I called you, check this out. Let's be very clear. I was very nice about it. I say, please don't cut their hair, is what I said. I didn't call and say, don't do. I know. Look. I said, please do not do that. I'm not saying you're being disrespectful. I'm treating you with respect. You're being relatively respectful, and I'm acknowledging. And I even explained. Check. I even explained that to you. I know that sometimes I could get a little emotional when I'm trying to explain something or feeling a certain way about something. But really, and I said that. I mean, really,
that's a hungry
I'm like old enough to
investigator.
be your mama, and I am. My kid is older than you. And so I'm not coming to be disrespectful to you. I'm coming like because I mean, like people. If I needed advice and it's from a stranger, I wouldn't care if it's from a stranger. If they telling me something for my own good or something that I know about or whatever the case may be, then I'm okay with. I mean, sometimes I ask strangers. Like I have. That's fine for you. I'm telling you, it's not okay. Please stop calling me. And then you did say that something about make reference to should I cut their hair?
Again, he just said to her, please stop calling me, but he's still talking. And he will continue to talk. From the first 2, 3 minutes they started talking, he told her, don't call me. Now they've spoken for at least what, 10, 15 minutes now. He's still talking. He just told her again, please don't call me. He didn't end the call. He didn't block her number. He continued to explain. He even said more damaging things after he has said several times, don't call me.
You did say that. So you never mentioned nothing about cutting your hair yesterday. I don't recall. You don't recall? No. Let me finish my statement. Okay. I don't recall saying that exact phrase. I was discussing whether I should take the braids out or not based on safety and hair protection standards.
What safety? What hair protection?
Opinion.
Is it today we started braiding kids' hair?
So did I say should I cut their hair? I don't know. But do I think I said that? No. And if I did say it, it was in the context of like, is this hairstyle appropriate for a child? So you're taking one minor statement that I may or may not have said and coming to a dramatic conclusion that makes you call a stranger on the phone. But you just said you don't remember what you said yesterday. You did say that you don't remember. Do you see how you're arguing with me about dumb shit? No, I'm not arguing with you about no dumb shit. I'm just trying to point that out to you. I'm arguing with you about nothing. You were calling my phone. The privacy of my life is being violated, and I don't appreciate it. And I mean, but what is you? I mean, what am I stopping?
That investigator, immediately you see him, you know that's just a hungry guy that Don must have told that Cora's name will grow your page quickly. So just come online and start to create content so you can monetize with Cora's name. Bashing Cora will give you the publicity on Facebook and across your platform because he's posting across all his platform from what I heard. And that's what it is. Part one, part two of what he posted did not make any sense. So it's nice that they're going that route because when they finish filing their RICO or whatever nonsense they think they're filing, they take it to court. They will stand to testify, right? Because they're building a case against Cora and bloggers, right? They will come to testify. Justin will end up going to jail at the end of the court case.
You just said you're not dating. You said you're not fucking. So how am I stopping anything? Because I'm not stopping. I mean, what is you doing? You're not. I mean, that I'm stopping your life. Do you work on? I mean, I'm sure you don't work on Sundays. How is any of this your business? It's not my business. But I'm just trying to say because you're trying to act like you're so busy today and somebody's stopping your time. And I'm saying, how am I? I mean, were you at work today? How is none of your business? Have I asked a single thing about your life? Trying to ask me and I'm gonna answer every question. You wanna? No, I don't care. I'm married. Yes. I don't know you. I'm married to a medical doctor, not a chiropractor, but medical doctor. I'm great. I hope he's a fantastic doctor. And I really don't think you would appreciate you calling another doctor on his business line to talk about his children's hair. No, my husband he don't control what I do. I mean, and he lets me do what I do, and that's that. Now, whether he agree with it or not, Whether really don't think that he would appreciate you calling a doctor, and whether he don't like it or whatever. Now we may have some discussions about it or whatever,
Exactly.
but
Very strange that he kept
what's
talking
your
after
husband's
saying,
name?
"Don't call me."
You say what? What's your husband's name? Bashar. Bashar. Tell Dr. Bashar that Dr. Dean humbly requests that his wife stops calling his work, his place of work, so long.
Can you imagine?
And he's Indian. That's fine. No judgment. All I'm on this phone up until this point to have you. I mean, you said that you don't have. You said you don't have sisters, so you're gonna need somebody to guide you and tell you. You're gonna need some guidance for somebody to guide you and tell you the right things. Do you understand what you're doing right now? You're a doctor's wife, and so I expect you to be smarter. I'm asking you to. And I also have my own career outside of his. Okay, that's great. See, I'm glad for you. I said nothing negative about you, but I'm asking you repeatedly, do you understand what you're doing? And you keep bringing up various factors of my life to justify your inappropriate behavior. No, but I'm ask you, like, do you understand that you have African kids, that they're mixed, and they have African blood inside of them? So it's different type of hair structure. So they don't have the Caucasian hair; they have more African hair. Why is that your business to call? It's not
You
my
made it
business.
her
I'm just trying to
business.
educate you because you say that you don't have sisters, and also I saw that your mother said that she's not used to dealing with this type of hair, black hair. So I'm just trying to help you out. I'm just trying to help you out. Anybody that calls me from a watch number on Mother's Sunday. I'm just trying to see if I could be your god sister or your auntie or somebody, so I could kind of help you and tell you right from wrong and guide you with the right things and the wrong things. What kind of doctor is your husband? Orthopedist or something? General health? You say what about my husband? I'm saying, what kind of doctor is he? I told you he's a medical doctor, MD. Okay, so I have a question that I need to go to a medical doctor for. I'm going to ask your husband's opinion. If I have a question about linking beautiful hairstyles, I'm going to ask a professional hairstylist opinion. And when I ask that question online, but I'm an African American.
And you could not ask that question in private. When you go to your doctor's office, do you used to broadcast it to the whole world that you have a question that you have to ask for your ask your doctor? Do you used to broadcast it? No. So why didn't you go to the professional hairstylist and have that conversation privately with them instead of putting it on the live stream?
Woman, so my husband won't know anything about hair or African American hair. He would be like, my wife is African American, so she would know about hair. Okay. I'm getting a little annoyed. Check this out. I don't know. I keep trying to tell you that I'm not trying to come at you wrong or anything else like that. I'm really trying to.
Exactly, I say it is very funny.
Your
Those
godmama,
headless
your
chickens.
auntie, or your god sister, or somebody. I'm trying to help you out because I care. Because I care. I don't want to see you fail. And if you want to be a better father, you got to be willing to listen to. I'm a fantastic father. I'm a fantastic father. My kids love me. All kids love their mommy and daddy. All kids love their mommy and daddy at that age. That doesn't make you a good parent. Okay, but they still kids still love. Who is a bad parent? All kids love their mother and daddy at that age, whether they're good or bad. That's right. That's right. So from basic, Cora looks like she's doing a good job. Her kids love her too. I'm not gonna say anything like. You don't seem to. Why? If you don't have. Right now, okay? The only reason I've ever spoken about her ever is because she's lying consistently and constantly, which is affecting.
He said the only reason why he's spoken about Cora is because she's lying consistently and constantly. The person that never talks about him doesn't even care if he exists or not. Like, she's just living her life, doing her thing, taking care of her kids, dancing, wazzing, doing all of traveling, all of those things, singing, writing a new book, just doing the things that she loves doing. And yet he keeps screaming that she's been lying for 4 years. She's been stalking. When you listen to this live stream he did on Sunday here, and then you actually think that maybe on Saturday Cora was talking about him. Then this lady called him on Sunday, and then he's complaining this way. Like, she hasn't spoken about you since you people divorced. She doesn't care. She doesn't care. You're just obsessed with the woman.
Mental health in my business, and affecting the kids' mental health in future, because their images and the lies associated with me are everywhere on the internet, and they're gonna have to grow up seeing that shit. That's why I speak on it. It's not because I wish her bad. It's not because I'm trying to tear her down. That is it. It needs to stop. It is inappropriate. It is a child abuse. Straight up. Okay, but how is she lying? Because, I mean, where does she do this lying at? Because I have not seen her go live and mention your name. Just wait a few more months and you'll see it on the news, okay? I gotta go. So something else gonna happen in a few months? I mean, yeah, we're building. Haven't you been watching social media? We're building a RICO case against her. Why would you want something to happen to your children's mother? I don't want anything to happen to her. She is bringing this on herself because she is paying people.
Did you people just hear it? We are building a RICO case against her. At the same time, he's alleging that Cora is paying bloggers. Cora has this gang of whatever going on, but he is just telling you that we are. We means it's not just you. And we know that it's him, Donny, Stony, and the Stone guy that they call the fake private investigator, the hungry private investigator. They are building a RICO case against Cora. You heard it. He just said it. It is nice. Hey, God. Oh. Hey, the Bible says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. That is Psalm 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. Justin has chose to walk with your God and do evil. You will be like the chaff which the wind driveth away. Cora will be like the tree planted by the rivers of waters that bringeth forth its fruits in its season. Justin, the thunder will go fire you, still they do push up. For this gang up, this RICO case, build it very well. Build it very well because it will backfire. 20 years, right? You said Cora will serve in jail. Now you go that jail for 20 years. Wallahi. All the evil plans you've been doing, you're building a RICO case. You're asking the lady, has she not been watching social media? You think that hungry investigator you have is somebody? RICO case against Cora. Bravo. You, what is it called? Justin. Bravo. Do it. Push it. Yes. We want you to file that RICO case against her. 4 years you've complained that she's paying bloggers. You have not been able to present one evidence. But when you wanted to speak about her money, that she made $85,000 in 2022, you showed us in the computer. When you wanted to measure her house that she was living in, it's a condo. It's a condo. It's not a mansion. You took measuring tape. You took Google. You took everything to prove it. But 4 years now, you've been complaining that she's working with bloggers. You have not posted a screenshot of a chat between she and a blogger. Remember, if somebody is paying you, there will be a money trail there. Money going out from Cora's bank account to that blogger's bank account or this set of bloggers. List their names. List the name of the blogger, the names of the bloggers that Cora paid, and show us the evidence of the communication between Cora and those bloggers. No worry, Sha. When you reach court, the judge will ask you. When you get to the court, you have to present this evidence. That's how you, Miriam Awolowo, and your headless idiots were building rubbish case. You came online dancing with files filled of nonsense, showing us that look how big the file is. How did it work out in court? Did you win any case with that nonsense file? The collected that Miriam Awolowo was collecting for you. Did you win any case with it? Continue. You know where you're headed.
And racial hate crimes are being committed in the process. That is her. I am not responsible for her behavior. So she's paying people to harass you because I'm a. No, I mean, I have evidence that she's paying people to do so. That's what she's doing. She is paying people to harass me and other people.
So she's a monster.
Created a mob of monsters.
Can you imagine? Cora is a monster. He has evidence. He's been saying this from 4 years ago. That Cora, he has evidence. He has evidence. If Justin had evidence all the times they went to court, he would have used that to nail Cora because this has always been his goal. He said, I will never stop until this woman is 6 feet below or she ends up in jail. If he had any evidence that Cora was paying bloggers, he would have given it to the judge, to the court, to CPA, to whatever in the US they submit to the police. He would have given that evidence and they would have prosecuted Cora for it. Cora would have already been relaxing in jail by now. But he has no evidence, so he's trying his best. But you know, the beauty about this is when he brings that nonsense evidence he thinks he has, Cora's lawyers will have too many evidence. From the group he created that had only white people that they were planning to deport Cora for no reason, to the other group he created that had people from Africa, Caribbean, America, everywhere that they were plotting. There are evidences, people that were in those groups that screenshot their conversations. Everything is there. It's because Cora does not want to nail Justin. That's why. But with this Rico case, I hope he buries himself by himself. With this Rico case, that him and Don and Stone, because they claim we're in the military. You're in the military, you don't scare anybody. Anybody that has been following this case from the beginning knows who Justin is. And he's digging himself deep, deep, deep into that pit, dragging all of you headless chickens with him. The other one in Nigeria, we've still not heard from that woman till now. Since they went to court, we've not heard anything again till now. How many days did she spend in jail because she wanted to terrorize the Obidis? She wanted to fight for Justin. Did you hear Justin coming out to defend her? She went to jail. She went to Krikri prison by herself. Did Justin go to Krikri prison in Lagos, Nigeria, or Abuja, Nigeria with her? No. So don't worry. Continue.
Attack people on her accord. It is no secret. I have posted this on social media. If she gets a RICO on her, 20 years in federal prison. She's gonna get 20. She's gonna get 20 years in prison for this. That's actually, yeah. Oh, actually, yeah. That's like, I know it's terrible. I don't want that to happen. I want to go there in peace.
Can you imagine what he says about the mother of his children? She's going to get 20 years in federal prison. 20 years she's going to get in federal prison. This man wishes for that woman, the mother of his young children, to go to jail for 20 years. Good that her hands are clean. Justin, you will be the one to serve 20 years, and by the time you will come out, your kids will be already grown. Let it be your portion. The prayer that you have prayed, this wish that you have wished upon Cora, and because she has not done anything to you, she rather told people to not talk about you, leave you alone and everything, but instead you were mocking her and laughing at her. You never told your own people to leave her alone. May this prayer, may these words that came out from your mouth, may it be your portion. Right? Because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. This evil wish that you have wished upon another human, may it be unto you as you have said it. Amen.
Okay, so what's going to happen to the kids while she's in prison and all like that? They'll be with me. Oh, they're going to be. I don't want to be a full-time dad.
Did you see how he didn't even wait for her to complete the sentence? So what's going to happen with the kids when Cora goes to jail for 20 years? Oh, the kid's going to be with me. I don't want that. You can see how happy, how excited he is to say that, oh, the kids will be with you. You will go to jail, not Cora. We already know. You are the one that is going, because if you had any evidence of Cora paying any blogger, Cora that we know that don't like spending money, Cora that will always squeeze and do manage. Cora will pay which blogger? For how many years? 4 years now. All the bloggers that are defending Cora, everybody is standing 10 toes down. You think Cora has the money to pay anybody? You claim she has 10 million. How much from that 10 million will she pay each blogger for people to use the energy, their time and everything to stand and defend her for 4 years? You think you can display stupidity and the whole general public will close their mouth and watch you. There are people that will not tolerate nonsense. Injustice will not stand. Oppressing of women will not stand. Enough for some of you men. Enough. If you divorce, move on. You don't want to be married, get the hell out of somebody's face. You go and be stalking somebody, bashing and all of that. You don't want people to talk because you think you're the only one. You have arrived. Arababuka into your head there. We'll go kill you there.
That's bullshit. I want to entire peace with her. I just want her to shut her mouth. I want her to shut down her mouth. So they're gonna be with you. Well, you know what? I don't want to see none of this happen. I'm gonna let her know that you is my god brother and we homies. I'm your auntie, and that she needs to leave you alone and she needs to stop harassing you. She's not gonna listen to you. She's only gonna listen to her own father or her own family. The only thing she listens to is money and likes.
Yeah, talking about her family again.
So okay, well maybe I could give her some likes, some money, or something to then maybe she would listen to
He's
me.
not normal. He's wicked.
It's worth $10 million. How much money can you give her that's gonna make a difference?
Now here he goes again. This is another thing that the court document told the two of them not to do. Do not talk about each other's finances publicly or whatever. Do not instigate people to bash, drag, or whatever. Justin is doing it. What? Why are you announcing to the general public that Cora is worth $10 million? Well, how is it why are you helping her to count her money? Is it that this man wants Cora to give him like 5 million from that 10 million that he's alleging that she's worth? How is it your business how much money the lady has? She's worth $10 million. She's not going to do, she's not going to go and hustle for yourself. You were the one screaming that social media is not a job. You are a doctor. You are this. If Facebook will end today, like the person that created Facebook does not know that he needs business or whatever, he will just close the Facebook. Other apps are there to compete with him. He will go and close his own because you think he's foolish. He's building more, buying more. He bought Instagram, bought WhatsApp. You think he doesn't know business. He's expanding, entering AI, doing whatever glasses, everything Mark Zuckerberg is doing. You think he's going to just close his Facebook business? Him and the partners. They don't like money. They don't like good life. Now the lady is earning more than you. It is paining you. Now you want to broadcast her money. The court said don't talk about each other's finances. She has never mentioned if you have money or not. She has never talked about how you live, whatever you do with your life. It's even your daughter that said you live in a small mosquito-sized house. The same daughter that you people were just last week saying that, oh, you people are waiting for Athena to come and expose Cora. Athena came and exposed you. When you're pointing one finger at somebody, the rest 4 fingers are pointing at you. When you wish evil on somebody, karma is there to backfire. And this is what we see happening. Now you're wishing her 20 years in prison. It will be your portion.
So if I gave her $20,000, you don't think that she would listen and take my advice? She makes more. She makes that in a week. You say what? She makes that in a week. I mean, but what type of money do you think that I could possibly give her that would make her listen to me? That's what I'm just trying. I mean, is it 50,000? Because I'm just trying to. I'm trying to get. What kind of money? You want to know what kind of money you could give her?
Listen.
How much? The only kind of thing that you could give her that she actually wanted is if you hired a hitman and came and killed you. Because that's what she wants. And I'm not joking. That is that woman's objective. So she hired a.
Did you people hear that? That the only thing this lady can do for Cora that will make Cora to leave him is if the woman will hire a hitman to go and unalive him. That's what Cora wants. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. Justin just mentioned what he wants. This is his wish. This is his prayers. This is exactly what Justin wants. 4 years ago, he said, I will not stop until she ends up 6 feet below. The last time he spoke about the hitman, now again, he has mentioned it again. This is the second time he's mentioning it publicly online. Privately, we don't know what he has been saying, but publicly, this is the second time out of the blue, Justin will talk about the hitman. This is not funny. The man is not stable. Those of you supporting him, when the time is right, know that all your trail, you cannot hide. All of you that you think you're commenting without profile pictures and all of that, instigating, pushing him. When the time comes, remember that you have a Google, a Yahoo account or whatever. They will get Google, Facebook, and all of them to bring out your this thing. They will bring it out, your address everywhere. They will come to your house and find you. And you will go to court and testify. Why talk about hitman? The woman doesn't even care about you. She doesn't care. She's just living her best life, her freedom she loves. She's away from the toxicity she loves. She doesn't want to be close to toxicity. She doesn't want. She did her video yesterday. We reviewed it, where she was talking about co-parenting. 10 things that yesterday Cora did that video. So I think it's between few hours different from when look at the live stream Cora did and look at the one Justin did. Look at the questions Justin did answer compared to what Cora did. You can tell the contrast. All she's talking about is co-parenting in peace. Justin is here talking about the hitman.
Man.
He's here projecting.
I'm saying if you wanted to help her, and I'm not suggesting you do, I'm telling you the mentality of the person that you are talking about. She will not stop. She will not stop for anyone until
he's really evil.
Stop, such as law enforcement, or until she kills me. That is the person for you.
You can imagine.
I she wants to kill him. I want to see peace, co-parenting, and I just want. And I have fought for that for 4.5 years. I've had 4 restraining orders on her, being like, "Look, stop." You understand?
Absolutely. It's total projecting. What he's doing is what he's accusing Cora of.
But she won't do that because she's now stuck with the law. I mean, anything is worth trying. Maybe I could, ask my husband, can I get about 50,000? But she told her dad to fuck off and die. What difference would a bunch of strangers make? You don't understand the mental health ramifications of the person you're dealing with. You might as well tell Jeffrey Dahmer to go.
Now he's calling her crazy. Comparing her to Jeffrey Dahmer.
Well, you said that all she listened to was money, views, or whatever. So that's why I'm just trying to figure out if I got 50,000, maybe I could talk some sense in her head to leave you alone. You know what she would do? Go ahead and offer her 50 grand. Guess what would happen? She would take the money, block you, and then keep doing it. And when you call her out publicly, she would lie about you and make up some kind of story. You know how I know that? Because she's done it to dozens of people already.
Huh. Justin and his lies.
I'm not gonna give my money like that. Then she gonna get the money, and then she not gonna change or not stop bothering. Stop. You know what? You know how many people have reached out to me and be like, "Cora scam me." She gave me this victim story about how she's homeless, like she's gonna be homeless, blah blah blah. I have people reach out to me all the freaking time, about her scamming people. To her, this is just a problem.
Now he's calling her a scammer. At first he said she makes a lot of money. Now she's scamming people for money that she's going to be homeless.
So what's the people name that did the clocky? So Don and whatever them for Stony. So they not scammers. They not scammers. The whole reason that they came out against her is because Cora stole a song from them. Her and Stony did a song together, and Cora took that music and pretended like it was her own. Even with Stony's vocals on the song, she masqueraded as the song was exclusively hers and not a joint venture, and completely cut it out. She stole that music, and then they were quiet, and then she started harassing them and sending her fans to go harass them, and that's when they started speaking. So they're not scammers. Okay, but let me just say this. I'm a songwriter, also a singer. I was in the music industry, but I decided to leave that alone a long time ago. But I'm familiar with the music industry and everything. And so what I'm trying to say, if that was true, that she stole their song and did this or that, then why haven't they filed a lawsuit against Cora? Because they don't want to. It's not worth their money. It's not. They don't want to.
I feel like the reason why Cora is not pushing is because Cora does not want to have full custody of the children. That's what I see. And we know what's going to happen if Cora would have filed what Cora was supposed to file. Justin would have paid dearly for it. And that would affect, this 1 week in, 1 week out that they do. And I think he takes advantage of that too. He knows how much she wants to have free time to write her music, go for her trips, do other things, work on her project, and just whatever she wants to, she's doing, work on her career, travel, see the world. She wants to have that freedom also. I think so. She's willing to swallow a lot of nonsense to her. I don't think Cora has realized how dangerous Justin is. I think because she was married to him for a long time, maybe he used to talk, say all these things at home, threaten her life, and he never did anything. So she just feels like it's the same thing. He's just yapping. He's not going to do anything. He's just going to do his normal bashing me and dragging me, tarnishing my image that I can deal with. But at least let's have this co-parenting thing where the kids are with him, the kids are with me. She wants him to be in the life of his daughters. He doesn't see it the way she's seeing it. And you know, it's not going to change. Sadly, it's not going to change. For Cora, I don't think it's going to change until the only thing that will change it is if something scary happens to either she or the daughters. That is when she will realize that this man can actually take further steps to do things. That's the only time that Cora would decide to protect her children. If Justin would try something with the children, that's when Cora might want to file something. But his target, from what we see at this point, is not the children, it is her. And the fact that he predicted this 2026, he has predicted UK attack 2.0. Nobody knows what is coming. Okay, nobody knows what he wants to do. And I guess that's the reason why they do their exchange next to the police station. And maybe that is making her feel a little bit safe. May God protect her and her girls, and may she realize that this man is not stable. If you're dealing with a stable person, it is different. You're dealing with a complete madman. This one don't craze. This one supposed to psychiatrist, now complete mad person with this. And person who don't craze if you do anything. So we don't know. But the ball is in her court. So whichever way she likes, let her play it.
Somebody stole my song. The people go to court every day for song stealing in Hollywood all the time. No, they're just getting started out. They'd rather spend. You still have to spend money on a lawyer. They'd rather spend money on their business because sure, they could go take court to court and they would win. But the amount of money and time that it would take isn't worth it when they could spend their money and time on their music. Okay, so they rather spend their time talking about her on social media and making songs instead of taking her to court. Make that make sense? Because also, like, I saw people giving them money to for billboards or whatever they did. So why didn't take that money to go take her to court and sue her? Because you'd be more beneficial taking her to court than on social media writing a clock it song. But I don't. Like, I'm not in contact with Sony and Dom like that. I don't know exactly their ins and outs. I just know that they're just focused on themselves and their music, and they came out and defended themselves. Do you know that Clock It song? Do you know who was in that music video? Me, yeah. Nico, Sony, and Dom. And also you. So you know that exactly. So why would you
You
be
can
in
imagine
something?
he didn't want to
How does
mention
that, I mean,
himself.
I'm just curious, like,
He mentioned all three of them, but didn't want to mention himself.
Significance of it. I'm the ex-husband that she lied about. Nico, the dancer in that video, was the nanny that she accused of egregious things in her book.
Nico is the crazy nanny.
To go harass her for years, and now she has health issues because of that harassment.
Yeah, she has health issues because Cora harassed her. She didn't sue Cora. Her lies.
Coming together that has all been wrong by the same human being as a form of saying this is not okay.
He's such a liar.
It's not a diss track just for the sake of a diss track. It's a diss track to four people that have been wronged by the same human being that's claiming to be a victim in every situation, but yet she is the problem.
Oh boy.
Okay, so if she stole the song from them and did this or that, what does that have to do with you though? I'm just trying to understand, what does that have to do with you? What does that have to do with me? Yes. Because she's wronging me and she continues wrong and destroy people's lives by using her fan base to cover up for her mistakes. But if I'm if but if she goes and do something that has nothing to do with you, why is it your business to make it upon yourself? Her entire life revolves around me.
What?
There's not a second, not a breath she takes that she's not thinking.
What? Her entire life revolves around him. Somebody that they're divorced. He said there's no breath she takes that. This man is really obsessed with Cora, and this is not a good. This is bad obsession. Obsession. It's not good. Her entire life revolves around you, Justin. That's what you think. After 4 years, this is not cool. This is not even funny. This should not even be overlooked. I don't know why his family is still quiet, allowing him to do this. No, I don't know if they're waiting until he harms someone before they would do the right thing. Call your son to order. He's lost it.
Plotting and scheming on how to destroy my life, my reputation, and my mental health. Because I would think if this was my ex-husband, and then people telling me, oh, Bashar doing this or Bashar doing that, I wouldn't give a fuck what Bashar doing. I would tell them, don't call me telling me nothing about what Bashar is doing because I don't care.
He's really ridiculous.
What Bashar is doing. But why do you care? I'm going to tell you this and assume that you have some level of common sense. Yeah, I got a lot of common sense. Trust me. I have a lot of common sense.
You're right. It's about 5 years now. I think so. Yeah, this is 2026. It's just, oh man.
You say what? You said you're a black woman, right? Yes, I am. Okay, and I'm a white guy. Huh?
What does that have to do with anything?
Okay, so
he would just bring in race. Like, what is this
I'm
about?
just trying to understand how it's. Because all of that have nothing to do with. And I even used if I got a divorce and my husband is scamming people or what he's doing, that don't got nothing to do with me. I wouldn't give a fuck what he's doing. Yeah, neither would I. But your husband doesn't have. So that's why I'm asking you a valid question. How does it have anything to do with you? It has to do with it. You're applying what you would do in your situation and judging me on my situation, which is different. And if dealing with you as
this man is terrible.
37-year-old white man. You are completely ignorant of this situation, and you're applying your opinion and what you would do with your. You said I'm ignorant. Very ignorant, and I don't think be disrespectful. You're very ignorant. Check this out. No, I think that you said I'm ignorant, and I don't mean this to be disrespectful. I think you a psychopath because I wouldn't give a fuck about my ex-husband. If I don't like somebody and I don't want to be with them no more, I wouldn't give a fuck what they do.
Unique.
I wouldn't give
she
a
gave
fuck.
it to him.
So for you to care so much what she doing,
Unique
who
passion.
pay for her tickets, where she going, that says a lot about you. Paying for her tickets? What are you talking about? You seem to be consumed about now I can understand. I would give you the benefit of the doubt if you saying you're 100% going to label me because you can't relate to being in my position, and that's okay. I do that as a low IQ person, to be honest with you.
Boy. He thinks he has the highest IQ, but when you hear him, he's so stupid that you told somebody, don't call me from the beginning, and you've been talking for almost an hour now.
And I'm sorry, you're not that smart. Nah, this is not a normal divorce. I've never seen nothing like this before in my life. Nobody has. Really. The standard etiquette and ethics and morals and the things that apply to standard divorces. Have you ever had a human being with an entire country of nasty people that will harass and have an IQ of 80 to 90 points?
He said an entire country of of nasty people. So here again is Justin insulting the most populated black nation in the whole world. This whole world, as this whole world is in existence, there is no country in this world that you have black people in one place, in one country that is as populated as Nigeria. Nigeria is the only country that holds that record. The most populated black nation in the world is Nigeria, with about 220 million plus people counting and counting. Justin just jabbed the whole Nigeria, insulted everybody. But did you people hear what he said? And he's been saying this for 5 years now. And then when people come out to give it back to him, he comes back to tell you that it is Cora that is paying the bloggers. You have issue with Cora. Now you've insulted the whole 220 million plus the old people that are not on social media. They don't know you. People in Nigeria don't know you. They don't care about you. But yet you've insulted everybody, and we're supposed to keep quiet and watch you, a lunatic from Oregon. We're supposed to keep quiet and allow you to talk down on our nation when you come from the worst country in the world. We're supposed to allow you to insult, and yet it's Cora that is paying bloggers. The thunder will go fire you, they do press up. Your craze never even start. You go craze, you go remove clothes, enter road. You go craze, you go run, enter traffic. Bam. Now the next thing we go here, you go rest. That 6 feet where you promise Cora, now you go on. That 20 years jail, now you go on. Because you have issues. Nobody from Nigeria ever came out and said, oh, that stupid America that Justin come from, that foolish America that they're only doing evil. No, nobody said that. But you, 5 years now, you've continued to insult the country where she came from. You insulted her family, called her father a pedophile. That is not enough. Justin, that 20 years, you will serve it. That 6 feet you wish for her, you will go it. You will rest. Every evil plan that you have for her, it will be your portion. Because at the end of the day, Cora you married to, you didn't marry the whole of Nigeria. So you have no right to speak about her country. So if you think you're going to run your mouth, people will be there to tackle you. Your stupidity will backfire. The madness have not even, your madness have not even started. Your frustration have not started. It's because of your wickedness. This is the same idiot that is insulting Nigeria. He has Frida supporting him, that short dwarf that lives in Minnesota. You have Lolo, that giant mouth that looks like the nyash of an octopus. She's Nigerian. You have Miriam Awolowo, that big head that is like the head of an amoeba, supporting. These are Nigerians, and the list goes on. The fool that is in jail now in this thing, in this thing. All these people are Nigerians. They supported you. They rooted for you. They used their money, their hard-earned money, their time. They bashed Cora and her family steadily online for you, but you still insult their country. It goes to show the kind of person you are. You are evil. You are evil. That your foolish father should have dropped that stupid thing that came out from that his toothpick thing in between his leg in your mother's mouth, instead of putting it to produce a loser like you, a lunatic and a nuisance. You're useless, occupying space in this world, being idiotic, foolish human being. 5 years later, you're talking about a hitman. Now you, that hitman where you go hire, go hit. Every plan where you dey plan, you go backfire for your head. Already you've said it with your mouth in 2026 that you don't know what is protecting Cora. Whatever arrow you will send to her will return to you and those around you that are supporting your evil, because you are an idiot. Thunder fire you.
I never seen people go through a divorce and don't move on with their life, and they still. I moved on with my life, but look, this is what you don't understand. It's fairly difficult for me to live my life without ever thinking about her when everyone is coming like this, calling me on my phone, like you, which is why I'm asking you not to call me anymore, harassing me on social media. No, you're going on social media and going live talking about your ex-wife and saying stuff about your ex-wife and making posts about your ex-wife. Because she makes thousands of pieces of content, including a book about me, that are lies, and therefore affects my business, my reputation, my relationship with my kids, and everything. So It's not like I am not obsessed with my ex-wife at all. I don't give a shit what she does in her life. The only request I have, which is why I'm speaking, is that she stops fucking lying about me because I am a.
He keeps talking about, oh, she wrote a book. Justin, for 4 years, is this 2026 that you've not done the series? And I think you didn't do the series because you found Stony and Don, and now us plus Stone. So you found 3 new people that will push the propaganda for you. Every year you did series, episode, telling your fake story about what happened in your marriage and how it ended and everything, how horrible Cora is. She decided she was going to write a book because you're not smart enough to monetize yours. She did monetize hers, and I think you want half of the money from the books that she sold. And because you cannot lay your hand on her money, it is paining you. You keep complaining. You got the same book you're complaining in 2026. You took it to court. You printed out all the pages and took it to court as evidence. The judges in your own country looked at it and they didn't see anything there. You had told your own story severally online. She told her own. Why is her own paining you? Every day you are calling her names. Every day. Brenda, peace. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Good morning. Greetings to you too. How are you doing today? We're dissecting Justin's recent Mother's Day rant on live stream on Facebook, where he's talking about Cora's going to jail for 20 years, talking about hitman. Nothing this man is not talking about. Accusing her of all the nonsense that he's been saying since 2022.
And that is harmful to my profession, my reputation, and my future. So I don't give a fuck what she does.
That's not true. You're obsessed.
When she speaks my name and says fucking lies.
She has never mentioned your name.
About my own
You're delusional.
My name, my legacy.
What legacy? You paid 3 months rent and then people went bankrupt and were sleeping on the floor.
You see, yeah, because I ain't never seen. Let me just tell you this: my husband is very professional. Now I'm sometimes do stuff and he have to tell me about, and I'm jeopardizing this or that or whatever. But I ain't never would see nobody to have so much time. My husband not on social media. My husband now. I mean, even if we broke up and divorced today, he'll be moved on. He wouldn't be going there bashing me. Even if I did something to hurt him, he wouldn't be on social media bashing me at all. Of course he wouldn't, because you don't have 20 million followers telling their followers to go negatively review your husband's business page and report him to the board for supposed patients that he sexually molested that he never did. That is what my ex did.
All of those evidence are there. You admitted it. Look at what he's saying. Look, now he said it's Cora that accused him. Remember when that blogger called him and asked him about it? Justin admitted, the voice note is there. He admitted himself that he did inappropriate things to clients, things he shouldn't have done. Now he said it's Cora that is accusing him. If people reach out to Cora and said, look what he was doing, and he himself admitted it to that blogger that he was telling to blackmail Cora, this man is crazy, man.
Destroy my business, which is documented, which is on my Instagram right this moment. I've never seen her talk about you on social media. Never. You don't see it. You don't see it because the bloggers only project my voice because they're paid to make me look like I'm the aggressor, which is why it's a RICO case. It's called conspiracy. Like, this is why it's going into the criminal world. They are trying to have a narrative for people to believe, which obviously people like you. Okay, but don't you have supporters that go and do the same thing to her? Look, I tell them not to. I have never once, ever, told anyone to go harass anyone on my accord. There's a difference. I'm allowed freedom of speech to speak, but I'm not allowed to tell my fan base to go harass anyone. But you was okay with Don and Donkey Face making a song about Clocky, and you was okay. You participated.
He was even dancing in the clocket.
Hell yeah. A woman that's been lying about me for 4.5 years, trying to destroy my name, reputation, and business, and saying that I freaking sexually molest my daughters and sell nude images of them online to strangers.
Oh, geez. Yeah, this man is ridiculous.
When did she say this? Last week? A month ago? 4 years ago? No. Let me ask you a question. Because the book that she did has been out 4 years ago. So I'm just trying to understand. Did she do a new book? Because when are you gonna move on? If she said that 4 years ago, then why is you still talking
No,
about it
he's
in
not gonna move on
2026?
because the new book is loaded.
You still angry? You still angry because she said that 4 years ago? No, it wasn't 4 years ago. It was 2 years ago, and I had my fourth restraining order on her. You can't get restraining orders on people for no fucking reason.
Oh, jeez, man.
So you
This
got
man
four
lies a
restraining
lot.
orders on her. I have 4 restraining orders on her. 4. You don't get that unless people are doing some crazy shit. I never knew that you can go get 4 restraining orders on a person. Now you might could get a restraining order on a person, but 4. Well, because we've always made deals. Because I'm always
Oh, this Justin is unbelievable.
I put a restraining order on her, like, look, consequences. Please stop. And then she promises to stop, and then she. Did she have a restraining order on you as well? No, she doesn't.
Exactly. Like he just says nonsense when all the evidence is there online.
I'm gonna pull up the documents in court, and I'm gonna pull them up because it's all public record.
He even handed over the baton to them to go and terrorize
court.
court.
Orders on who? Go ahead. You'll see that I have 4. And who? I have 4 of them, and she's had one on me. She tried to get another. The first one she got on me was from lies.
Exactly. The RICO is for Justin.
The second one didn't even get a. You don't get a restraining
They should file it. We can't wait.
They don't get a restraining order for lying. You do get a restraining order for lying if it's related to someone's business or related to someone's children. If you say he's selling naked images of the kids to pedophiles, that's a restraining order. I just checked this out. I just had somebody. Let me see what month is this. So let's see. So I had a conflict with somebody, and somebody that so I want to say, let's just say 4 or 5 months ago. So they took me to court. They wanted a restraining order. They took me to court, and they had all kind of documents of everything that I said, and everything that I said. She said this on social media. She said this about me. She said this. And we was there for about 30, 40 minutes. And at the end of, before when it was about to end, and just to sum it up, the judge said denied. Denied. This case is denied because ain't nothing.
That's
nothing
how they
that
denied all his
anything
case.
that
But
you
now
need
he's
a
lying that he has 4
And the
restraining
judge
orders.
never asked me whether is this a lie or is it. The only thing the judge asked me one question was, why did you say something about the man's stomach? And I said, because he said I need to look in a mirror, and I told that motherfucker, I look in the mirror, I'm cute as fuck. I'm cute, don't play with it, I'm sexy. And the fact that I be at the gym every single day. If I'm not where I want to be, I will be where I want to be. So that's why I said he got a lot of nerves tell me to look in the mirror. He ought to look in the mirror at his goddamn stomach. That's it. The judge didn't say nothing. He had all kind of stuff. He said, oh, she said about her bodyguards and about this, and the case was denied. Okay, great. So I'm just saying that, and that was respectfully. Can you confirm your name? So you telling me that somebody could go get a restraining order because they lied? I never heard of that in my life. That people get restraining orders because somebody lied. A restraining order is because of it's you feel in danger by that person. You feel danger from the person, and they're doing things just because they talk about you on social media does not mean that you need a restraining order. That does not justify anything like I need to be protected because they talking about me. You can't stop people from talking about you. Well, I mean, so people talk about me. I don't give a fuck. So my friend just alerted me that you're live right now. This is a crime in the state of California. I do not give you permission to record my phone call. So I will make a police report. So if you mind, can you please give me your first and last name and date of birth? Tamara with a husband named Dr. Rashad.
He said his friend just informed him now that that Unique Pressure is live. After he's been talking for almost 45 minutes now, he's asking for her information, so he's going to file a police report against her. Justin will file police report against the whole world, and he will never get any result out of it.
You saying that you said I'm lying about what I told you because I could fax you. Alerted me that you're on live right now, and I do not give you permission to do that. I only answer the phone because I'm waiting for the detective to call me, and I'm tired of people calling me, so I answer the phone and respectfully ask you to stop. And you're stringing lies. Yes. Yes, so when we gonna go to court? So I'm not court. Check this out, boo. I'm not Cora, and you're not dealing with a weak ass woman that's gonna sit there and not speak, defend herself. So you're weak. I mean, you're breaking the law right now. Yeah. So California. So you. I'm saying California is a two-party state. You have to. So you take me to court. I'm be ready. Take me to court, and you got a lot of time on your hand. You have a lot of time on your hand to be worried about stuff, and then you got people just like. My hands, all I gotta do is show up and like, look, she's recording. It's probably on live right now. My people are going to download this video, get me the transcripts, and I will go down to the police station right now, give them your name.
I've never seen a doctor that is never busy. Always going to the police station. Every doctor that is not in his office.
So they could come and arrest me. So am I gonna get? Am I gonna get 20?
You don't scare anybody, Justin.
I'm already famous. You know what? I'm already famous. You must don't know about me. I'm already famous. I must not know about you. I know all about you and everyone that you represent. So how many years am I gonna get? How many? How many years am I gonna get? So am I gonna get 20 years? I don't know. That's up to a judge. This is illegal.
This man is not smart at all.
Everything. You said
she's just taunting him and displaying his stupidity. And he's playing along.
Because I'm about to put my
Mumu man.
on, so I can
No
be ready
brain,
for
no
the
pain, no
police so they
head.
could come. Do you guys understand what you're doing? This is the second person that has called me and is recording on live video. You guys are harassing
It's not the second
me.
person, it's the same person. Mr. Idiot does not know.
Yes, you called me from a block number. Everybody, you right now. Why? I mean, everybody harassing you.
Exactly. He's never harassing anybody. Everybody's harassing him.
You're harassing me. So, projecting my voice on the internet when I treated you with nothing but respect. Told you the truth. And I've been treating you with nothing but respect. And I'm only telling you to do the right thing, to leave your ex-wife alone and stop it. Move on with your life. Even if she wrong, move on with your life. You don't got to. I mean, seriously. When are you gonna move on? I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help. I'm concerned about your mental health. I'm concerned about your mental health, and I'm just concerned. Then I offered to say, hey, I'll give Cora some money so she could leave you alone because this could stop. Because this needs to stop. This is too much. Money is not going to stop her. Money is not going to stop her. This is her life.
He just likes bashing her.
But I'm gonna say this, and I need to eat because I need to be. But before I go to jail, I need to eat this food before I go to jail. So, but I just want to say this: that if another person is talking, you don't have to talk. Why you can't be the bigger person and just say, you know what? Yeah, go ahead and try to villainize me. Go ahead and villainize me. All you guys are doing is showing a pattern of harassment. You see how you guys are organized?
Justin.
How you guys are coming at me, and it's like this. Girls
5 years later, you're still complaining.
Like, let's go harass Dr. Dean because he's defending himself from lies, and you guys are claiming. Check this out. I just had check this out, boo. I just had surgery. 4 days ago, and I don't got time to harass you. And I don't have time to harass you. I don't have time to harass you. I just had surgery, and I really don't. I'm just concerned, and I care, and that's been my only intent of trying to hope that I could get this. Somebody needs to try to get this to stop or something. So that's the only. But I don't got time to play with you like that. If I wasn't had this surgery, I'd be sucking my husband's dick and fucking.
Oh my goodness. Unique.
You have a great day.
Unique Pasha. Okay, so that's it. you can see that for over 45 minutes, she kept talking to him. He said, don't call me, don't call me. She was still the one that ended the call. He did not drop the call at any point, but he's the one that called people that people are not smart. He's the smartest in the planet. But yet, don't call me, don't call me. He keeps talking. Imagine how many things he said on Mother's Day, Sunday here. Today is Tuesday. This is Tuesday morning here. And look at the kind of live stream that Justin and the kind of words that is coming out from his mouth. We're waiting to see what they're going to do with their RICO case that they are filing. Let's see. It will be really nice to see how that's going to play out. Anyways, thank you also very much. We've been here for an hour, 25 minutes, and that's that. I wanted to bring this to you people's attention, and I will see you all later. Bye for now, and have a nice day. See you all later.